So the first word is instructions. Instructions are basically single line commands.
मेरी उनकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
आवाज नहीं आ रही?
हेलो
हेलो जी, है ना? आपको आवाज आ रही है बच्चे?
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
आपको मेरी आवाज नहीं आ रही?
नहीं
आप मुझे आंसर कैसे कर रहे हो? अब आपको आवाज आ रही है? अब अपना हेडफोन उतार के दोबारा डिस्कनेक्ट करके दोबारा कनेक्ट करो. Okay. So the first thing that we were learning about was instructions, and the second thing was programs. Instructions are basically single line commands. So every command in which you just write one line to do something, that would be called an instruction. Instruction would lead to one action. ठीक है, एक इंस्ट्रक्शन आपकी एक एक्शन को जनरेट करती है, एक काम को, एक टास्क को कंप्लीट करती है. और जो दूसरी चीज है प्रोग्राम. Program is set of instructions, set of many instructions joined together to complete one goal. अब इन दोनों में क्या फर्क है, इसको समझाने के लिए वी हैव अ वेबसाइट. मैं चाहूंगा कि आप लोग मेरे साथ ही उस वेबसाइट को विजिट करें. उस वेबसाइट का नाम है blockly.games. ये लिंक मैं आपको आपके चैट में भेज देता हूँ. blockly.games के नाम से मैंने एक लिंक आपको भेजा है, आप इसे ओपन कर सकते हैं. यू कैन ओपन दिस लिंक and it would open like this sort of website is going to open in front of you. So in this section, what you have to do is you need to go to this maze problem here. In this maze problem, we are going to learn about the concept of instructions and commands. So we are going to learn about instructions and commands. Instructions क्या होती हैं और commands क्या होती हैं. अभी आपको what you can see on this side is कि आपके left side पर, on your left side you see a window in which you will see a character, yellow character, running on a yellow road. There is a red mark for location, and this character has to go to this location, has to reach this location. That is the goal of this program. इस प्रोग्राम का गोल ये है कि आपको इस कैरेक्टर को, जो यहाँ पे खड़ा है, इसको पहुंचाना है इस रेड मार्क तक. So you have to make this character reach that red mark. ठीक है. So for that, what you have to do is you have to write a program here. You need to complete a program here. Now this program is going to be a set of more than one instructions that would help you to achieve the goal. Right now, I have put just one instruction here. अभी मैंने यहाँ पर एक instruction रखी है. ये इंस्ट्रक्शन है मूव फॉरवर्ड. तो जब मैं इसे रन करूंगा, मेरा कैरेक्टर एक स्टेप मूव फॉरवर्ड करेगा and it would stop after that. So it is going to just take one step forward and stop after that. But what I need is that this character should complete the goal. So in order to complete the goal, I would have to use more than one instruction. Now when I use a single line of
Sorry, sir, I am
command,
late.
no problem, no problem. So this single line of command, that is one instruction. This is the second instruction and I put it here. Now it has become a program. Now this is a program. A single line of command would be called an instruction. One instruction generates one action. एक instruction से एक action पैदा होता है. Like अभी इस instruction से एक action ये पैदा होगा कि ये एक step forward move करेगा. This character is going to move one step forward because of this one action. See, and it stops there. Now, if you want to complete the goal, you would have to write more than one instructions, and more than one instructions, when you combine them, they would become a program. So, put up this second move forward, keep it here. Now it becomes a program, and now you put up a program, and it would complete your desired goal. It says that now you solve this puzzle with two lines of JavaScript. तो solve करने में you guys are going to help. Once you solve this, just raise it. You have to tell me the code through which we can move this character from this point to this point. Eva, you want to say something?
No.
Zara, do you want to say something?
Sir, I need to say something. So, do we need to do this Blockly game? What? I cannot hear you, sir.
Yes, you have to do this after this lesson. You have to do it on your own, but right now you have to help me complete it. Okay. So if we have to make this character move from this point to this point, what do you think we should do? What is the first thing that this character should do?
Move forward.
So we are going to put a move forward block here. This will make our character to move one step forward. What is the next step that we should
Left.
Turn left.
turn? So now we will turn left, and once we turn left, we are going to be in this position. What do we need to do now?
Move
Forward.
Move forward again. So we'll move forward, and this would reach at this point. What do we need to do now?
Turn right.
Right.
Now what is missing? What is left?
Move forward.
We need to use another move forward. So once we use this next move forward, our character is going to meet the goal. So we have done 2 points. Now you see 2 different types of blocks here. Previously we all had all the purple blocks. Now we have another color. Now we have a block of green color as well. Now the purple color blocks, they have different action, and green color block has a different action. So who can tell what is the meaning of this thing? What is this written? Repeat until this, do that. So this says repeat, keep on repeating until you reach the goal. And what do you need to keep on repeating? Anything that would be written after the do. So we need to write something after the do so that our program can keep doing that until it reaches the goal. So this character is here, it needs to get there. The only thing that this character needs to do is keep moving forward. So we'll add that here and run it, and we will see that it would reach the goal that we want. Rida, Rida, bete, are you facing some difficulty? Would you want to discuss something? Rida, I'm asking you, bache.
Yes.
Are you facing some problem? You said you do not understand something.
I do not understand how to play this game. Like the play.
How to open this game? Okay,
Yeah,
man.
I have opened it, but I don't know how to play.
You don't know how to play it. It's very simple. See, in the first level, you would be seeing something like that. It says move forward, but now you see that you need to make your character to move. If it moves one step forward, it would stop here. So if we can move it 2 steps forward, maybe it would reach that goal. So our purpose is to make sure that our character reaches this point. So we are going to add 2 move forwards here. And once these 2 are here, you will see that this character reaches the end point. Fine. We click on OK and we go to the next level. In the next level, we also need to find out what would be the pattern of these instructions. How do we need to write them in a correct sequence so that our character can come from this point and reach to this point. Like in this one, the correct sequence is this character needs to take a step forward. So we put move forward at first. Once it is here, it needs to turn towards its left. It will turn left and start facing on this side. and then we would ask it to move forward. You can see these colors changing, and it would help you to understand. It moves forward, then turns left, move forward, turns right, and then move forward. So in this way, it is completing this code. This would be something like that. Now you have to put the right sequence of code here so that you can make it work effectively. In these 5 steps, using these 5 steps, our character reaches from this point to this point, and the 5 steps are forward in this direction, then turn left, then forward in this direction, turn right, and then forward in this direction. So similarly, we were on level 3, and on level 3, what we had to do was make sure that our character reached this point, but we could only use 2 blocks now. Otherwise, it would have been very simpler that if I kept on adding these move forward blocks here, it would have easily reached here at some time. But the problem is that we can't use more than 2 blocks. So one block that we need to use is move forward. The second block that we need to use is this repeat block. So it would keep on repeating the same thing again and again and again and again until you reach the goal. So that is how it would work. We are now next to level 4. On this level 4, what you have to do is try to code it with me. We need to make our character go from this point to this point. But if you see it clearly, you would get to notice that this is kind of a same thing that it has to do again and again and again. And we can use 5 blocks to complete it. So the first thing that it needs to do is move forward. So I will ask it to move forward. So once it moves forward, it reaches this point. After now, at this point, what do we need this character to do? अब हम इस कैरेक्टर से क्या करवाना चाहिए?
Left.
हमें क्या करवाना है इसको? भगाना है आगे, मूव करवाना है, टर्न करवाना है, क्या करवाना है?
Turn left.
Turn left.
टर्न लेफ्ट. सो वंस इट टर्न्स लेफ्ट, तो ये ऐसा हो जाएगा. अब क्या करना चाहिए इसको? व्हाट डज इट डू नाउ? व्हाट शुड इट डू नाउ? It should again take a step forward.
Go forward.
Yes, so it would go forward and reach here. Now, what is next?
Turn right.
Turn right. Good. Now, we have already used 4 blocks. See, we could use 5 blocks, and now we have already used 4 of them. There is only one block that is left for us. Can you tell which block should we use now?
It's repeat until.
Yes, now we need to use this repeat until, so that it keeps on doing the same thing again and again and again until it reaches the goal. Let me just quickly grab a glass of water for me. Meanwhile, you can try to do all these 4 levels on your own.
Sir? Sir, what happened? Mask कर लो.
So are you guys done till level 4? Guys, we can also get a recording of this on our YouTube channel. Now let's go to level 5. On the level 5, there is one thing that is new. That is, it is not necessary for us to keep using repeat until from the start of the program. It is also possible that first we have to do something in which we might have to change a few things, and after that we can start using repeat until if we want. Let's say in this case, if I start using repeat until it start and they ask my character to move forward 2 times and then turn left, it would be a disaster. Why would it be a disaster? Because my character would take 2 steps, turn there, then again to take 2 steps, then would turn, and this should not happen. So it is not necessary to always start repeat until from the very beginning. It can also be possible that we might be using a repeat until after coding some, for example, after writing some instructions. Like first we can say that our character must reach there and turn on this side without using repeat until. So what do we need to do if we want our character to move from this side to this side? So we need to use move forward once again, and now turn towards left. So this is where we should be when we start using repeat until. Now this character needs to just move forward in this direction, which is very simple. All we need our character to do is repeat until and keep moving forward now. This way it would reach that point very easily. So now tell me who has done all these 5 levels with me? Who has done all these 5 levels? Let me ask you one by one. Viva has. Good. Shavez.
Sir, I'm on the level 4.
Okay, level 4. Rida.
I'm on level 5.
Level 5. Good. Naveed. Muhammad bin Naveed.
Sir,
I'm on level
also
4.
on level 5 now.
Okay, that's great. Zara. On what level are you? Zara.
Sir, I'm on level 3.
लेवल 3 गुड अयान आप कौन से लेवल पे हो बच्चे अयान अयान आप कौन से लेवल पे हो लेवल 2 ओके यू कैन डू इट ऑन योर खुद से कर सकते हो हुजैफा हुजैफा आप कौन से लेवल पे हो बेटा अच्छा अभी आप लोगों का आज का जो गोल है ना वो लेवल 5 तक ही है आप लोगों ने लेवल 5 तक ही कंप्लीट करना है आज कल मैं आपको लेवल 6 ऑनवर्ड्स के बारे में भी बताऊंगा अभी आपको लेवल 5 में अगर किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रही है तो आप वो डिस्कस कर सकते हैं